dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Get me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, Origianl crew, man? We're back. We had P. Diddy situation just got worse. It's getting worse by the day by day, man. Day by day, brick by brick, it's gonna continue to get worse as they continue to build this brick house for Diddy. Lock him up in the big house called the jail, the joint, however you want to say. He got 23-1 right now. He was actually supposed to do black that time.
I already did black over here.
Y'all, she's low-key a child, bro. My name Kid, but that should be her name.
No, I'm just very like.
But with the P. Diddy situation, man, it's just gonna be more news and news drop. I just need to see. I want to start seeing some hardcore evidence. I'm tired of speculations. I'm tired of rumors. I need to see. I want to see the documents. I need to see it.
You want to see it.
I want to see the physical evidence. And then I could be like, hey, lock is it? Like say for instance with the R. Kelly situation. Seen a lot of good physical evidence, you know? I seen the victims, hear the stories from the victim's point of view.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't watched that tape. I'm not one of y'all parents who said, hey, we at the barbershop, you seen the tape, or y'all saw the tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your dad watched child, you know. No, that's... But I ain't watched them tapes though. Then you remember the girl, she went into the house and said this was the black room, and she was trying to show. Yeah, that's painting more of a clear picture for me, and and really seeing who the victims are and being able to allow them to address their stories. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No, I feel you though.
Do I feel he's guilty? Hey, we all presume innocent until proven guilty. That's by rule of law. If everybody was presumed guilty before, it's a lot of people be locked up right now. You know? And some people are found guilty that are innocent as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what to. I'm just my own man. I'm gonna stand on my own too. But we finna get into this situation, man. Make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Like it with a thumbs up.
And yes, I saw the video with him and Cassidy. I mean, not Cassie. Why I say Cassie? I always say her name sometimes like that. Cassie.
Yeah.
And yeah, he should have been charged then for that bullshit. You know? Like he ain't had no business doing her like that, you know? That was very wrong. And do I know? Yeah, I know about the whole Cassie situation. I'm ready for the real shit to come out.
The other stuff.
I don't like the freak out. It's a lot of freaky motherfuckers around this mother. I want to know about the real, if you know what I'm talking about, the real. I want to know if Keefy D finna show up and be like, here go all the proof you need. And I'm be like, God, yeah, lock is, that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get that solved, you know what I'm saying? But also for these victims, the ones that wasn't willing participants in the freaky boys, you know. But let's go, let's check it out, let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
That advertisement next to this article's crazy. Why do gynecologists recommend this 100% leak-proof underwear to my ma'am? Hey, to USA Today's credit, at least this isn't completely inundated with ads. There's only 4 here that I can see. Usually it's like 7 or 8. Yep, so what came out last night in the P. Diddy case is a lawyer from the Busby law firm has come forward stating that he received thousands of calls over the last 10 days, and they have verified 120 of the victims as legitimate victims, including 25 who were minors. So they have now filed a pending civil lawsuits for it, and he gave a little conference going over kind of like the gist of it. Here, this is a good like summation.
Sex trap-based lawyer Tony Busby made the revelation today.
The claims we intend to bring will include the following: violent sexual assault or rape, sexual abuse, facilitated sex with a controlled substance, false imprisonment, compelling prostitution, sexual misconduct, dissemination of video recordings, false imprisonment.
So he's going through like an entire like platinum trophy list worth of allegations and crimes that Diddy is accused of doing with 120 new victims. So it's a lot, obviously. It's a huge fucking chunk, which I don't think anyone's surprised by given the scope of Diddy and the Diddy parties and all of that. But now these are being filed. They're separate from the indictment, so this is different than what Diddy is currently in jail for. And he, the lawyer, is claiming that some of the names, like accomplices, people that engaged with it, people that knew about it and did nothing, are names that will shock people.
And that's what I'm saying. I want to hear the like right now. I feel like we're just getting the appetizer. We're getting the mozzarella sticks. You know what I'm saying? We're getting
Well, you do have
the
to
chips and
understand that you
salsa
don't want
right
them
now.
to just be putting out stuff that can hold no weight. So you gotta make sure that you build strong cases and stuff.
I know.
And get, like things in order. So when it
I
hit
know.
the fan, it's go hit.
I know,
Yeah.
but I want the meat and potatoes. Wake me up when y'all got ready for the main course.
Take a minute. Let it cook. You know what I'm saying?
Wake me up when it's time for the main course. That's when I want to. Woo! Now, and I'll say this on some real spill, without the shenanigans. I do believe by taking down Diddy, you take. If nothing happens to him, let me also say that if nothing happens to him, if you know what I mean, he's not the only one that goes down behind all this. If there are tapes, well, on the real, bro, like let's be real, right? Because like I said in the previous video, I'm tired of everybody coming out and wanting to put everything on him. When even though you're not an active participant, like in the crimes, you can't say I saw this and not have reported it, knowing that it's a crime going on, and now you want to be talking about it to get a check and things like that of that nature, and say, hey, I ain't had no participants, but I'm just talking about things I've seen and things that. But you was around, you saw things going on that was illegal, and failing to report a crime going on. To me, you just as guilty.
Yeah, most definitely.
You might as well be a participant in the matter as well, because you can't say, I don't want to like say certain things because then I bring light to certain people.
Yeah, you don't have to, but we get it. You don't have to give examples.
Yeah.
Like, we get it. But yeah, I do agree with you as well. And I do wonder, cause like with the statement that he just made, that some of those names will, some of the people that were involved or never reported things or whatever the case may be. I wonder, how do you go about with those people? And what happens to those people as well? Like, do they get held accountable for something, for knowing that these things was going on, or helping aid whatever was going on?
That's what it, to me, is aiding and abetting to the cause, whether or not, because you're failing to report it, so you're failing to bring awareness to things that are victims being victimized.
Yeah.
And then you got to think about it. Well, all these, like, Diddy ain't getting all these people by himself. He's like, even with the R. Kelly situation, I didn't think just R. Kelly should have went down. I thought other people should go down with him, which is the assistants, the bodyguards, the people who also helped him keep this bullshit going for years and years. I don't want you to because you're going down now, let me talk. No, nigga, you go down with them. I don't want you to save yourself just so lock all their ass up, because they was willing participants. As long as everything was going good for them, they should go down too. Like, even in this ordeal, bodyguard, security, assistants, all of them, they all deserve to go down with Diddy. Yeah. You know why? Who's getting the minors to come? Somebody had to give a minor invitation. Even remember the artist who said him and Diddy used to like have intercourse with people together. Damn, what was the dude, the R&B singer? We had looked up his interview.
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Freak.
I can't remember.
It's an old Vlad interview. He a bald head dude, dark skinned brother. They used to sing with Diddy back in the 90s. Damn.
Used to sing with him back in the 90s.
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
You get that info, let me know, because I can't remember. I honestly can't.
People that engaged with it, people that knew about it and did nothing, are names that will shock people. Why did Nicolas Cage's son accusing him of hitting come up? Why, that's not what?
Investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told are names that will shock you. These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be.
Aaron Hall. You say Puffy, Jodeci, they all see me. Which is, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why would they see you? And now when you think about it, when it all comes to light, it's like, duh, because y'all was all at the freak house together. Y'all was all, so yeah, we all saw you, because ain't no telling what was going on for real. And these are interviews.
He spoke on it.
Yeah, that's the title of the video. It says Aaron Hall, Puffy, in quotation, Puffy and Jodeci, they all see me fuck. In quotation. And they like, I fuck the shit out of Diddy. Like, what do y'all mean with this crap, bro? Like,
I got you.
Be filed. They already know who they are. And I'm talking here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is, those people that we know.
What is this countdown?
This behavior occur. And
Really? That's fascinating. I hate using the internet without an ad block on. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway, though, he goes on to say that it's more than just, like, the people that engaged and people that were, like, complicit and everything. And they have, like, evidence to back it up, this and that. And I can tell you, Kevin Hart is fucking sweating. He has been videoed at a Diddy party, and I bet right now he is panicking. That dude's gonna try and book, like, 1,000 rolls ASAP before it all comes crumbling down with Diddy here, I bet. But I was wondering, what name...
Is he a participant, or could he also be a victim? Because it's crazy how, like, I know we all get the jokes and all get the stuff off, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yeah, I have participated in the laughing of Justin Bieber with the memes and stuff, but sometimes like think about it after the fact. It's like, bro, if any of this stuff, if half of this stuff is true, like, why are we laughing at somebody who was a victim? Like, yeah, we getting the jokes off, you know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't, if he's truly a victim and he went through stuff as a minor, like, why the fuck are we laughing? You know?
Facts.
Like, even me, like, why are we laughing at these people being victims of stuff? All because they sold for $1. Man, we really don't know what took place and what transpired. Bro, some of them people, it was either that or their life in certain situations. We really don't know. So I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very hard to really tell somebody what they should do and what they supposed to do and how to react in these situations.
Yeah.
But also, we can't just laugh or make fun of people just because they were connected to them in some type of way, you know? Because, yeah, we seen Kevin Hart there. It looks as though Kevin Hart might be willingly there, but you really don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you don't. That's why, honestly, I haven't really, like I, say things here and there, but I really haven't, said much. Because I'm, at this point, it's just kind of, repetitive. And I'm just ready for...
the facts to come out.
For other things to, come out and for them to actually start, piecing everything together. That's what... I'm waiting on before I, be speaking on certain things or whatever the case may be. I don't want to speculate anything. We can say, it's been hearing a lot of people, I've been seeing, videos of a lot of people saying, yeah, I was, at his parties or whatever, but those parties were just parties, just parties. But the other stuff that they're talking about, I never was, in attendance for that. So, I mean, I get that people was around him and stuff. I guess everyone wasn't, on that type of time.
Because I say this.
Don't know.
A lot of Hollywood guests always, they say that, even though they're not in allegations or things like that, they say, yeah, I go to the parties, but I learned to leave at a certain time.
Yeah.
I learned to leave before it really gets dark. And you have to learn to leave. Ain't nothing wrong with showing up to a Diddy party. There's nothing wrong with showing up to any Hollywood celebrity party. but you also have to know when it's time to leave.
Yeah.
And now let me get my ass up
Okay,
and go.
show my face. Now I'm about to go.
Yeah,
Like if that's what you want to do, if you just want to be like, hey, I came.
I ain't got to take every shot that's being handed to me.
Yeah, you don't have to drink at all.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to drink to have a good time.
Or
you don't have
bring
to
your
do
own.
anything to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like just hey, what's up?
What's up, y'all? Yeah, the music jam, and let me stay here about an hour or two, and then I'm out the door.
I'm going home. You know what I'm saying?
Because I remember somebody said they talked to Denzel, and Denzel like one of the biggest advice Denzel gave them is to like learn when it's time to leave.
Yeah.
Like there's
listen to that gut, listen to the intuition. Like it's time to go.
Pay attention to what's going on. Okay.
Like
people getting way more intoxicated than
like
they.
Their
Okay.
vibe is starting to shift a little bit. The vibe's starting to shift. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Names would really shock me. I just feel like everyone in Hollywood is just fundamentally evil, save for some rare exceptions. I don't think anyone that'll be named in this, if they're confirmed to be like a Diddy associate that like engaged with all of this degenerate, awful, illegal shit, I don't think there's any names there that would surprise me.
No,
like maybe Bill Nye would surprise me, or like Humphrey Bogart because he's dead. Like that would be crazy if Humphrey Bogart is in the middle of all this. But aside from that, like, I don't know who else would really surprise me. Maybe, like, Wumpus from Discord would be another one that'd be pretty shocking.
Would there be anybody shocking?
The reason why, for me, that if anyone does pop up, like, you know, whenever they put that out, you know.
I know somebody.
Who?
I ain't gonna hold you. If the boy Cat Williams in the video, I'll be like, Cat, you the one been saying it, and now you in the video, Cat. Oh, bro. But that'll be shocking, though. But would it really be shocking?
But
or you get what I mean? Because it's like, Cat, you called it, but you were part of it. But that'd be funny, though.
But what I was gonna say, for me personally, I don't think that anyone would be shocking for me because, like I always say, we really don't know people. You don't know what people will do, what they're willing to do. Like the ones that like just was around and didn't report or do anything, or the ones that like participated in things. Like I understand, you know, willingly. Definitely wouldn't be a shocker, but if things were happening to people that were like out of their control or they were under like some type of, you know, influence of
what we saw a video the other day.
Oh,
my bad.
But go ahead, because I don't already lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry. I was
You're not sorry, but go ahead.
I am sorry.
Go ahead.
I was finna say we saw a video the other day. The person in the video was a little shocking for us.
Who?
The woman.
Yeah.
What's that? She's still.
I don't know, and I just I don't
the actor, female actor. She was in.
Oh, what's that shocking?
I just don't want to say names.
Yeah, we gonna say no names. Was it shocking? Yes and no, and that's the thing. I don't know people. Like we think we know somebody just because we grew up watching them or grew up, you know. For a lot of people, idolizing certain people, which I don't idolize anyone.
But you kind of held them into a higher standard,
like
low
yeah,
key.
you just like, you know, like you grew up watching these people. You kind of do. You just like, like they come off as this, that, and whatever. But I don't know these people. Yeah. Like you don't know what people who they connected to, what they're willing to do, what they're forced to do, or you don't know. People would do things out of fear or just because they want to be in these rooms, like I said on another video, or you know, whatever the case may be, or their career just started and they want that foot in the door. People are willing to do so many things that are just like in my eyes are out of character for a lot of people. So I don't think any names would be shocking for me either once it started like coming out.
Want me to tell you one person? I'm like, would it be shocking? I'm like, low key, no. Because I can see, because this person was trying to do and get into that lane. And the person I'm saying, this person is famous now. She's from around here. Mm-hmm. Where we just went to the fair, she's from there. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Would that person be shocking to you?
That would, yeah. That would, but
I don't think so.
That
It will make sense, is what I'm saying.
okay.
The trajectory of the career, like fast. I'll be like,
But it
would
wasn't though. So
low key. It
it
was.
wasn't. It wasn't at all.
Low key. It was.
I feel like for you it was because when you just like you like.
I'm saying for that person to get opportunities and roles so fast, and getting the roles that they're getting, and getting the publicity and push.
Okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but no. But yeah. I mean, not really. I mean, that kind of would be a little shocking. But again, like I said, nothing is really surprising to me. Because I don't know what people are willing to do to get in these rooms, stay in these rooms, or be on top. So people do like the unthinkable.
Keanu Reeves would be a very shocking one. But I'm so
I ain't gonna hold
confident
you.
he wouldn't
Keanu
be
will
involved
be.
here that it's not even a thought that crosses my mind. Like, he doesn't engage with any Hollywood zombies or anything, really.
Will Keanu be shocking?
Well, first of all,
Brendan.
let me say this. I will say, let me take back what I said. Maybe a couple names will be, just because you asked me that and I said that would be shocking to me. And then I started thinking of kind of some other people.
Keanu would be shocking.
I kind of started thinking of some other people and I'm like, maybe so. Maybe so. This person probably would, or this person, maybe.
Or even some people you like, why do they even have relevancy?
But for the most part, probably not. Especially like the big names, it probably is going to be definitely not.
I say this. Most people I'm thinking about are not necessarily like A-listers, like the main people everybody keep talking about online. I'm not talking about any of those people. I'm like, if they just caught, it's like, okay. Like, say for instance, like a Will Smith.
You said like not being
like,
surprised.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
The ones I'm like, I'm throwing to you and I'm like, would you be surprised? Are not of that echelon. So I'm like, that might be shocking.
Oh, you said maybe like, yeah, okay, I got what you're saying, yeah.
Like, because everybody keeps using Will Smith, don't know, or Kevin Hart, don't know what he did. Usher, don't know what he did. But it's rumors circulating their involvements and stuff. And it's like, if stuff come out and it is true, would it be shocking? No. It would just be like, all right, the truth is finally out.
Yeah.
Could it, I was finna say this somebody's name. Oh, should I say his name?
Let's just move on. But we get it. Like, some names maybe, but for the most part, most people will not be.
Fraser. That's another person, though, that also just doesn't really engage with a lot of people in Hollywood. He was even ostracized from Hollywood for a little while. So I just don't think he'd be involved in it either. But those would be shocking. You were right, yeah. Those were so shocking, my voice just cracked. Who would be your number one pick? Like, who do I think is for sure going to be involved in all of this? If they ever release the Diddy list? I think, obvious one, Kevin Hart. He's already been on video at a Diddy party. I think, for sure.
Sexual abuse of minors.
Busby says the victims include both men and women, and he says some of them were minors.
Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old.
Jesus
We have
Christ.
one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time.
That nine is very disturbing.
All of it. Kids,
but no, I'm saying like
are disturbing.
Reason why I'm like that 9 is super disturbing because you allow like that's parental allowance. Like we got like I'm thinking like 15, 16, 17. I'm like, all right, y'all hanging out in places your parents might not know. You hanging out in places. The 14 is a little disturbing. 12, 13, 14 would be disturbing. Like 15, 16, 17, because I was able to get around and do some stuff at like 15, 16, 17, my parents necessarily didn't know about or wasn't aware of. So if I pop up at a Diddy party, you know, I'm just...
Yeah, no.
It's the look you gave, you like...
Because I thought you were going to give another example, but then you said that, and I was like, wait, what? But yeah, you just said, like, if you was around that area...
Yeah, popped up at a Diddy party.
They definitely would known, and you would have been like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah. But a 9-year-old, how's a 9-year-old, and unless it's a 9-year-old that's saying that was in the industry... Then it will make some understanding of how this person got around, but I'm still very skeptical of the parental awareness in the matter. Because I'm like, you got to look at the parental aspect of it. My kid is not finna be in this environment. You got to protect the kids at all times. I don't care what.
Okay.
But that's this. We've been saying that for how long, and it's still a lot of people do a lot of stuff for $1. It will blow your mind the amount of things people will willingly do for $1. You know?
Explain what you mean by that.
Like, just, hey, if I know this is going to get my child a record deal and they going to be on and I can get a...
Basically what the adults will do to make sure
Yeah.
That's all I want you to say.
Oh, my bad.
I just wanted you to, just in case someone was confused.
Basically the parents say, hey, you know, your child can get a multi-million-dollar deal.
The kids that are grown now speak on certain things that their parents put them through. Yeah.
Of the acts complained of.
And he says there's evidence to prove it.
You should know that more than 55% of the victims reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals.
Diddy is being held without...
So we're going to see how this unfolds here, but he also mentioned in the conference they received 3,000
He was stressed right there.
calls. And of the 3,000 calls...
No, I'm saying he was stressed right here, knowing that everything's crumbling. You can literally see it like, damn, bro. I ain't got control over this shit no more.
He also mentioned in the conference they received 3,000 calls. And of the 3,000 calls, they verified, like they did their due diligence, according to him, verified 120 of them as like legitimate victims. And claims that they have a lot of evidence to support it. So... It seems like there's quite a lot of weight to that. Like, it doesn't seem like just people trying to capitalize off Diddy for a payday. What it really seems like is now that this case has blown up, like the lid's been blown wide open, cat's out of the bag, everyone who has been a victim for so many decades is starting to come forward with their own accounts. Kind of like the March of the Treants against Isengard. So now they're all coming out, they're all talking about what happened, and apparently a lot of it's being verified. So, could be a pretty big deal. Do you think Bieber will talk? I think so. I think Justin Bieber is another, like, big victim in all of this. I think he'll probably come forward. I don't have a crystal ball or anything to predict it, but I just feel like Hollywood did Bieber so dirty.
True.
Like, openly sexualizing him as a child and all of that. Like,
True.
I feel like he's probably going to speak about it. Why are people...
Do I feel as though he'll speak? I think Justin still deals with whatever happened in his life. Still deals with it today. You can tell through the music in the recent years and the emotion that pours out. Like he has a big psychological impact of whatever happened to him in the industry that still lingers to this day. I'll say I feel like it's a 40% chance he doesn't. 60% he does. Because the 40% is I'm still trying to heal for whatever I went through. And sometimes it takes people to heal through it to then be comfortable with speaking on it. Some people have to speak on it to be able to heal. But some people have to heal before they speak. And I just don't know which one he is. But the way he tries to duck off and kind of like tries to go under the radar a lot, I'm like, it's a 40% chance I feel like he won't speak and try to just move on with life.
With that, I can't really say. Everyone is different.
Yeah.
Everyone handles things different. I will support him in whichever decision he decide. If he decides to speak on it, if he doesn't, then
that's it.
Yeah.
That's his.
Yeah.
Saying DiCaprio. I don't know. Is DiCaprio a good friend of Diddy's? Or is he like a victim? I don't know about the DiCaprio connection to it all.
That's the person they said was in a meme, but I don't understand the DiCaprio connection. I haven't heard anything about Leonardo DiCaprio and his connection to it. Have you?
Oh, no, I don't know. No, I haven't. But I was thinking about that before I went to sleep. I said, who was that face?
And the Little Rascal, you didn't see the comments. Everybody said like it was Leonardo.
I haven't seen the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I just kind of been.
And the comments, everybody was saying that was Leonardo
like,
DiCaprio.
I literally was thinking about that last time. I was like, who was? We did that video. I was like, who was that dude? I still.
And that's who it was. And I'm like, what is? And ever since then, I'm still like, what is it? Like, I don't know all the information.
Yeah, definitely don't.
Somebody fill us in the comments, but I was wondering what is his connection with everything. You know.
I love this. Look at all these wonderful ads I get in my article. My article's somewhere in here, I'm sure. Just gotta find it. Reports suggest, including Diddy himself, required IV drips. Yeah, this is all what we've known about it for a while, but where is Leo? Here we go. The last occasion they were photographed together was in 2019 when Leo, 49, attended Diddy's 50th birthday celebration. That's crazy. I clicked this link expecting it to have the photograph. What it did is it just linked me back to the same article I was reading to try and farm more ads off of me. You make me fucking sick, Irish Star. We'll see what comes from it. P. Diddy's lawyer hasn't spoke on it yet. He's still too busy fighting on the front lines about the baby oil stuff, so we'll have to wait to see what Mark says. I'm sure Mark will dismiss it as just people like trying to pounce on Diddy for money. That's the angle I think he's going to try and claim. That's just my guess, based on everything I've seen from Mark, but we'll see. I know Costco responded saying they don't even sell baby oil or whatever. I saw. I don't think anyone's surprised. Mark was just fishing for any kind of logical reason. Like, he was doing his best. He is obligated to defend everything Diddy does and has ever done. Like, even with that video of him beating the shit out of Cassie, Mark defends it as like, well, you need to kind of understand the context. She threw her phone at him. So, I mean, you know, like, you know, like, it's not good. It's not good to beat women, but, I mean, we need to remember, she threw her phone. So, like, it's Mark's job. Of course he's going to defend it. God, that LeBron meme has been around for so long, and for the first time it's actually somewhat applicable with Diddy. How will it affect his legacy? If LeBron is somehow included in these claims, and it's, like, verified, it will actually fucking tarnish his legacy.
But that one surprised me. No.
Like I said before.
That one, like...
Some may, but a lot of them won't.
Steph, nah, that won't even surprise me. It'll be one of these that's like, bro, you didn't need, like, Michael Jordan. I'd be like, Mike, did you need him? Like, Mike, you didn't need to be around, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mike might surprise me a little bit, but, hey, we all know Mike indulged in his list all his life. But Mike won, nah. Nobody, nah. Shaq, nah. It won't surprise me. The White, hell no. His own baby mama said he'd like throw his own little free calls.
I don't know. I'm just.
She said in the interview, y'all look up her interview on Vlad. She talked about his free calls. That's how I found out about it from Vlad interview. Not just, you know what I'm saying, internet speculation. She talked about going in and seeing certain things, and the White crib.
But again, like I'm just gonna wait. I don't want to be throwing people names out there. That's why I'm just like.
I'm just saying people.
Well, I know you.
I'm not saying these people was at the party.
Yeah.
I'm just saying these people won't surprise me. I'm saying it for these folks, but go.
I'm done.
No.
I said what I said. I said I'm just gonna wait. I don't want to like just assume and speculate and be throwing people names out there. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm just gonna wait.
Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. I say that, but then I remember that basketball still celebrates Karl Malone, and he impregnated a 13-year-old. The guy is a rapist.
Do they
still celebrate
technically?
him. So maybe it wouldn't. Actually.
Not as much. Not like.
Did Baba Vanga predict this? Oh, we need to check. Yeah, I didn't look at Baba Vanga's predictions to see if they lined up with this. She very well could have. I really do. Again, I'll say it again. I really do think Diddy's not going to get Epsteined. I think we'll eventually know the depths of the depravity, and I think we'll know a lot of the celebrities and associates that were engaged. That's my prediction. I don't know who all is going to be implicated beyond, like, the obvious, like Kevin Hart and all that, but I do really think for sure he's not going to get Epsteined. We can only clear one person for certain, 50 Cent. That's the only guy that's innocent. He's been shitting on Diddy for years. Can you imagine, though, if he is actually named in this? That would be... Actually, that name would shock me. That would be one of the few names that would actually shock me.
Like, legit...
50s would shock you?
Like you said earlier, Cat would, because it's the people that speak and talk, like, hella shit about it, or about them, and they have been, like, going at their head for all these years.
And then they come out and you be like...
Definitely.
Like, you motherfucker, you been lying to us all these years.
Like, and I'm like, well, Cat said, you gotta tell them no. Have you always told them no? You realize, like, damn, I gotta tell them no, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. Don't know. So that definitely would shock me. And yeah, probably 50 would. Because 50, honey, he'd be on everybody's head. So I'm like, make sure you got your shit together before you be, so that probably would.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But for the most part.
Again.
Anybody involved, like, I'm just like, especially.
But again, like I said, you really don't know what people are capable of.
Let me ask you, if everything goes through, he is convicted, he does get sentenced, do you think basically a life sentence? And life sentence to somebody like Diddy age and R. Kelly age is like 30, 40 years. That's life. It's life for them. They're never getting out. So you think he gets like those years?
I hate when you ask me those questions. I really do, because I'm like, I have no type of to put nobody in, but yeah, definitely the max.
No, I'm saying if he gets sentenced, if he gets convicted and sentenced,
I know what you said. I got I understood your question, and again, I just don't like answering those questions. But if you want me to answer them, yes. I really don't. I
get
really
the big
never,
numbers.
Yeah, I don't want to be like that, but I really never really was too fond of.
Oh yeah. I'd say this on some real spill though. Like going into the career field I was trying to go into, and like looking at like people who came from like beginnings like I did, and went to school and studied the same thing I studied and stuff. I did look up to Diddy. I looked up to him because I was like, hey, he's a music mogul, you know what I'm saying? Young black brother, started off, you know what I'm saying, went to college. Even though he was able to leave college, he went to the internship, took the internship, was able to bring out like that story, like that success story. I embodied that, and I was like, yo, I aspire to go that route and be able to become successful like that.
And we've had that conversation. I'll never take away as far as like his
but all the other
success and his career, like those type of things that those milestones and those things that he has done. Like I never take that away from you, but it was just always something about him that rubs me the wrong way, and I could never put my finger on. I've been saying that forever before all this stuff has happened. I think I told you that when we first got together, and I always felt like that even growing up. It was just always something about him that just I couldn't put my finger on it.
Because in college, man, I was like, bro, I'm want to be the next Diddy, bro. Like. I started throwing parties in college, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work with artists in college. I ain't get no internship. I should have took an internship.
I don't know why you didn't take the intern. Why you didn't do an internship?
You know what? If I could really speak on it, I was trying to take an internship. The bullshit woman turned me down, said I couldn't take an internship.
Who?
The person that was over it. She pissed me off. But I was trying to take an internship, and I could be working at Sony right now with a lot of other my fellow classmates.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll be at Sony right now, and I won't be on YouTube.
It's never too late. But yeah, anyway.
Internship now.
I ain't talking about no internship. That's not what I'm talking about.
But no, shout out to all my fellow, you know what I'm saying, alumni. They over there at Sony getting some paper. It's some other labels over there, but a lot of them went to Sony and got jobs at Sony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a little
But okay, let's wrap this up.
Y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is We Are. We Are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money low, get my team strong. Let me run away from my pride.